Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Anu Adedire and I'm vlogging from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Today I'll be sharing something that was kind of like fixed in my heart, and I said, you know what, I'm going to share this to kind of encourage not just our generation, and I mean like my age mates or people that are around me, but generation of my parents. And the reason is because I remember that when I was younger, I used to have this thing where I saw that a lot of people, once they got married, you won't just see them being active for God again. You see in their secular life, it just dwindles down. Then once the lady or the man starts having kids, then his work for God or her work for God just starts swindling down. And you know, recently the world lost Cicely Tyson, and a lot of people have been like paying homage to her and saying a lot of things about her and really sharing how she has impacted their lives. And I said, this one was 96 years old until she died. She gave it all. And I remember that one thing that Pastor Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe always said is to die empty. Don't die with all the potentials and whatever it is that God has put inside of you, but make sure you die empty. So I'm like, you know what, let me shoot this video to actually talk about things that I saw in the life of Cicely Tyson. And I said, in my parents' generation, I feel like, oh, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm 70. There's nothing else I can do. And I want to kind of encourage them today that there's still a lot more you can do. There's still a whole lot that you can do. While recording this video, I'm gonna be looking at a couple of things, and number one is don't give up or stop working on yourself. Let me tell you, if you never improve on yourself, you never give anyone the best the best potential that you can give out. And a lot of us, especially in our generation, there are so many things that are going up, like when it comes to this YouTube or when it comes to like media and stuff like that. There are so many things you have to know on the go. And I noticed that our parents' generation, a lot of them are just like, oh, because they don't know this thing, oh, it's bad, right? And I feel like it's important for that generation to understand that it's not bad because you don't know it. You just have to wake up and smell the coffee and know that, okay, this is where the world is going towards. And I celebrate them. Oh my God, I celebrate them because during this lockdown, a lot of them had to learn a lot of things. They had to like learn they had to pick up a lot of things they were not used to. And you know, it's very good when I see my parents doing Zoom and I see my parents doing different things, and in my head I'm like, this is very key, this is very important. You have to work on yourself. You can't give the same thing every time. And you know, one thing in one of the interviews that I saw Cicely Tyson give, and she said one thing. She said it's very important that for her for the rest of her life, she wants to give her absolute best every time she comes on any stage or for any performance or she meets anybody. She just wants to be better than what she did. So never give up on yourself. I know that it can be stressful. Life may have shot you down. Life may have thrown you back. Almost want to throw in the towel, but please make sure you never give up on yourself. Another thing she said was, another thing I learned from her is add value to everyone around you, no matter what level you are at and whatever your age. Make sure you are adding value. I want to look for this scripture, and that's what I want to read. In Titus chapter 2, verse 3-5, it says, likewise, the older women to be reverent in the way they live, not to be slanderers or addicted to much wine, but teach what is good. Then they can urge the younger women to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled and pure, to be busy at home, to be kind, and to be subject to their husband, so that no one will malign the word of God. So it's important. My moms out there, this video is for you. Please make sure that, I know there are some of our age mates that sometimes don't want to listen, but we really, to be very sincere, we really need you to teach us. And our generation, we need to learn how to listen. We need to learn how to learn from the experience. A lot of times I see a lot of people do conferences and stuff like that. And to be very sincere, a lot of times why I have a mixed age range of who I actually have on my show is because I really want to get a life experience for people that are older, people that are younger. But I know that people that are younger, they've seen to whatever it is that they know because they were born in this kind of century, right? They know what the workings are like. So it's very important that wherever it is, always add value to someone. Don't let someone leave a conversation with you, a meeting with you, and their lives are not changed. Another thing I really what do you call it? I really loved about her life is she said is this when number 3 is when God raises you, raise others up, create opportunity for others. Now I know this thing that people will say, oh, I'm the only black person in this company, oh, I'm the only female in this company. Why is that bringing you joy? Why is that bringing you gladness? Why is that even making you happy? Why are you the only one? Why is it that you can't lift your brother or sister up? It is so sad. It's so sad that a lot of people do that. You're a Nigerian, you're an African, you're whatever part of the world you're from. You see someone that is your brother or sister that has somewhat of qualification, and if not that you can help, you should do it. Add value. When God has raised you to a particular point in your life, make sure that you help someone else. Let's not hurt the blessings of God. Let's not I don't even know how to put it, but it's just important. It's very important. Please, let's make sure that we help people, raise other people, raise other men and women for God, right? A lot of us, we always want to be the only one and the shining star in that company or wherever it is you are. But what will it profit you? Nothing. So please make sure that you are able to raise others up. Make sure that you are able to help others wherever you are an expert at. Make sure that you're able to, my brother, my sister, I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to help you with that. It's very key. The other thing I want to talk about is be a voice to the voiceless. She said one of the things that she understood is because she has a voice, she will be a voice to the voiceless. She will make a voice a reason for to address social change. What are you addressing? What is your voice doing? Is your voice used for malice, gossiping, slandering? No, your voice is to help others, to create social change. When you see someone is being cheated, make sure you rise and stand up for the person. It's very key, it's very important. And the last thing I would say, and this is not just from her life, but generally, I wanted to say, number 5 is always trust and depend on only God. And because you're depending on God, whatever gifts and talent He has given you, please make sure that you share with the world. Now, let's remember the parable of the talents. There was one He gave 5, there was one He gave 3, there was one He gave 1. Now, the person that had 5 worked on his 5 and got a reward of 5. The person that worked on 3 worked on his 3 and got a reward of 3. Now, the person that had 1 talent felt like, how dare you give me 1 talent? And a lot of us are like that. And some of us are like the ones that God gave you 5 talents and you sit on 1 and you complain about that 1 God has given you. Today, I need you to change your mindset about whatever it is that you're thinking or you've thought that has caused some sort of delay in your life. If I use that word, some sort of oh my God, whatever it is that you feel like, oh, God, this is too much for me. God knows that you have the capacity. And what He's doing this year is to stretch you to be better. So if He has given you 5 talents, make sure you maximize those 5 talents. You add value to people through those talents. You're able to do more by refining that talent. It is very important. Very important. And at the end of the day, the person that had that 1 talent didn't do anything with it. And guess what? The person that had the 5 was giving the person that had the 1, the master collected it from him and gave the person that had 5 because it produced results. So don't just be a talker this year. Don't just say, I will. We're entering into a new month. I'm going to drop this video this evening. You're entering into a new month. Make sure that you are able to actually go out of your way. Get out of your way to make sure that you impact someone's life, that you're able to make that talent better. And when God has given you multi-talent, make sure that you actually reach out people that are better or that have more capacity than you to help you refine that talent. I pray God will help you that each and every one of us. That's just one thing. I would say 5 lessons or 5 things that I learned, or I would say in celebrating Cicely Tyson. I've watched so many of her movies and I know that she did amazing work in being a great mother, grandmother, wife, sister in different roles. But the question is, when you are leaving this world, when you are leaving the planet Earth, what will they say about you? What will be said about you? What will they say you did? Who will say because of you they gave their life to Christ, or because of you they got better at their craft, or because of you they improved at whatever it is they were meant to do? What will people say when you die? I think it's very important for us to think about it and make sure that whatever it is that we are doing with our giftings, we are doing everything to glorify God. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Till I see you next time, I'm still Anu Adedire. God bless you. Bye.